having dealt with most of the general dust all over the place in the bathroom, I decided to deal with the mirror that hasn't been washed for quite a long time. I don't really know if you can. I think that you will be able to spot all of the stains on the mirror from the toothpaste, and soap and stuff like that. So high time I got dealt with this very mirror myself. And apart from that, I will start cleaning everything from the top of the room. Of course, I had to deal with the floor first. It was so dirty that I simply asked Bob to the floor first. So I got it vacuumed twice, and I got it mopped as well, using Bob only. Then I dusted the whole room, and now it's time to deal with the sink and the piece of vinyl that we added to the wall, because if you rent a house in Ireland, it is quite popular approach that landlords would not provide any tiling on the walls, even though it's actually damaging the walls. But then they will tell you that you damaged the walls while you were washing, and they will ask you to give up your deposit. But it's not the case in our house, where we live for last 10 years. So for the time being, we are fine. We'll see how it goes in the future, but let's focus on cleaning the bathroom first. So to clean it up, as I told you in the very first episode, my favorite type of cleaner, general cleaner, would be couple of squeezes of toilet duck or any other chlorine-based cleaning agent, and then I would add just a washing up liquid as a foaming agent to it, and that's gonna create a very nice foaming stuff that would stay whenever you squirt it, whether it's a mirror or a tile or a floor. So that's the advantage of having loads of washing up liquid, because it will make the stuff really foamy. And of course, you have to have a good nozzle on your bottle. But that's a matter for discussion maybe next time in a couple of episodes. So it did take me a while to get windows sorted, but I have to add that usually I would be using vinegar only on windows and mirrors. But this time we were out of vinegar, and I did not have access to my car that was temporarily not operational, and the other car took the small one for her competition or exercises. I don't really remember, but I simply did not have vinegar. Usually I would use just vinegar and simply kitchen towel, and that's it. But at that very day I had to use my favorite cleaning solution. That is, as I said, usually toilet duck and loads of washing up liquid, and then I top it up with water, and I have this very nice foamy solution that is actually quite good in killing fungi that we have in abundance in Ireland. As you can see, my happy bald face is quite happy with the effects of the cleanup of the mirror. So we're done with this very section, more or less. Now it's time to deal with the sink that hasn't been dealt with really for a while. But as I told you just before, we added this white bricky pattern, tile pattern in the back of the sink made of vinyl. You can get them on Amazon or AliExpress, wherever you want to get them. So we got it because there's no tiles behind any of the sinks. We have some on the ground floor, So we would have 3 toilets and 3 sinks, and 2 of them, the ones upstairs, were never tiled. So we added this vinyl strip to protect the wall, simply from soaps and from water, because it would damage the panels behind it, So the house that we live in is more or less made from bricks, but the inside of the house is probably made from more or less paper and a bit of plaster. So I simply had to be careful with not using too much of the cleaning agent and too much water, from a very simple reason: not to cause any leaks between the vinyl panel and the sink. And I wasn't the one gluing the sink to the wall. If it was me, I would leave a tiny bit of the vinyl onto the sink, so the water would be dropping from the wall straight back into the sink. But anyways, maybe next time. So I did use my cleaning agent this time. I would use vinegar on that as well. Maybe sometimes from time to time I would use agent using it was the foamy stuff that I made myself from the toilet duck, as I told you before, and just washing up liquid. And how do you call washing up liquid in States? Because actually I have forgotten and it sounds quite weird for you, so I'm just gonna check it out in the internet. Dishwashing liquid. Okay, dishwashing liquid. Washing up liquids in British English. Okay, dishwashing liquid. Because 99% of my viewers are actually from the United States. So I'm just doing my best to make any sort of a comment while recording this video, while cutting this video into one watchable episode on my channel that I haven't used for like 5 years. I think that I started uploading videos after 5 years, but I decided to do a bit of cleanup of everything that I have around myself. So that's why it is actually motivating me to do the cleanups all around me, yeah. So that's why I'm getting you the videos, and hopefully there'll be more of them. But I began with the window downstairs. I just thought about, I'm gonna get a short video of me washing the window, and as you know, it did not end up well because I found lots of fungi under one of the piles that we kept our washing up liquid or dishwashing liquid. And we didn't clean underneath, and we got lots of funny fungi that smell weird, and I still did not go back to that stain. Hopefully it's gone by now. Maybe UV light just from the sun is gonna destroy the fungi within the not the tabletop, the countertop. Hopefully it's gonna be gone soon. And if not, I'm gonna try and clean it. I have one idea. If it's not gone for next couple of weeks, we'll try to use it, because I might have means to just get it sorted. But I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to use this device, because this device might be protected from using it anywhere else apart from certain conditions. But I don't know. We'll see. I have cleaned many things in my life. I used to clean stuff for a living, like for a very, very long time. And honestly, I do clean stuff for a living still in my current workplace. But we'll see how it goes. So the sink is done, and the water taps. As you can see, we have 2 water taps in Ireland. Do you have 2 water taps in States? Write me a comment if you have 1. If you have 2, write nothing. As you can see, the stains are present under the sink as well. From the very simple reason, there should be tiles. Most of the walls in the toilets, yeah, left and right. But it's simply cheaper just to build the house as cheap as possible and then rent it out for as much as you can without investing in it. But well, what can you do? This is the world that we live in, and if you want to get a cheap house or a house for free, just go to Japan. I think that they are giving out houses for free. I know that they are giving out houses for free in Italy and in Spain as well. In small villages, simply there's no one living down there usually. I think that there was like a whole village for 250,000 euros. That would be like $300,000 in Spain once. And I don't know whether someone bought it or not. The idea is that when a city council or a village council or a town council is selling such a property, they expect you to do some renovations, and they expect you to move in and stay in that village, so the population grows. I don't know how these projects are going on in these countries. I have no idea. But there are some cheap properties all over the world that you can buy, but you have to be rich to go like and move to Japan, or you have to work only online if you want to move to Japan, if you don't already live in Japan. So in Japan, houses for free if you want. In Spain, hopefully as well, and in Italy you can get them for free as well, or for €1, but they would not be in the best condition, and the location would be really questionable, so probably at the very, very end of the world. And here I'm just polishing everything with an old style nappy, because I have noticed some stains and I just wanted to get the things sorted in a most appropriate manner. And it did take me a while. It took like 10 minutes of hard manual labor, or even like 15 minutes of hard manual labor, because probably I cut out some scenes as well. And I had to be gentle with the amount of cleaning liquid and water used in this very matter. As I told you before, there might be some need to protect the paint on the plaster walls, yeah. So it was finally, it was time to deal with the most important part of each and every bathroom. Well, each and every toilet. This is the toilet seat. And again, honestly, I have to say that I did not clean this very toilet seat for a very long time. So I started with a bit of my bleachy soapy stuff that I made myself a couple of minutes earlier, and I just let it do the chemical job on it, and I started rubbing the dust and dirt from the toilet. Even though I dusted it, you know, usually dust sticks to the toilet because it's quite sticky, unlike the rest of the bathrooms. So this is what I did at the very beginning, but you have to remember that actually, as such, toilet seat cleaning is quite important and one quite complicated, so a separate episode is going to be done soon about how, and well, at least in my opinion, what's the best way of cleaning each and every toilet, and what are the best cleaning agents for getting rid of the lime scale. And I just noticed that you will notice my beautiful lack of hair on my scalp, so but anyways, I did the job the best I could have, and I just left some stuff in the toilet seat to get rid of the lime scale, so the chemicals had to work for a while, and then I was back to finish off the lime scale inside of the toilet seat, even though I made most of the cleaning of the toilet seat itself from the outside at that very moment. But as you will know, there is like a number of cleaning agents that you can use for getting rid of the lime scale, and then again it's quite important to find out what works best in your area, because lime scale can be different. I think in our area we get loads of iron simply, and loads of calcium. And I know that in the place that I was born there would be like loads of iron and manganese, so the lime scale would be a bit different. Lime scale is called lime scale probably because of the calcium it contains, but here where we live that would be mostly calcium. So and you have to find the best cleaning agent for your area, and remember not to overdo it. It's always better to do it slower than to use cleaning agents that are extremely strong and should be used only by professionals. And yeah, so mind yourself whatever you do in the kitchen or in the bathroom, and see you next time in the next episode, where I will probably show you in the detail how I dealt with the toilet seat, and I will share the toilet seat cleaning tips with you. So for the time being, that's it for today, and I hope that you like my bald scalp. So see you next time. Bye bye.